An old woman sat by the well, her voice soft in the warm night. Fireflies winked on and off like little ghosts as she talked. She told a scary story about the Yakshi. This creature, she said, looked like a beautiful woman, but she had a dark secret. She tricked men, charming them before stealing their life. The children, listening, shivered, eyes wide with fear and wonder. This wasn't just a bedtime story. This was Kerala's folklore, a mix of spooky and happy tales. Kerala, a place in India by the ocean, is known for its beautiful nature and lively culture. But it also has amazing folklore, passed down through many years. These stories, often told under the stars, are more than just fun. They show us what people believed, what they were scared of, and what was important to them. Some stories celebrate heroes and magical creatures, but others are darker and spookier. It's easy to think folklore is just make-believe, stories to entertain kids, but that's not the whole story. Kerala's folklore, like many old stories from around the world, holds important memories. It keeps history alive, explores worries, and talks about good versus evil. The scary stories especially show us what scared people a long time ago. These spooky stories often have mean spirits, angry gods, and warnings about hidden dangers. They tell of a world where magic seems real, where ghosts wander, and where bad things happen if you break the rules. These stories, though scary, are important. They help us understand the unknown, face our fears, and remember how to behave. One common thing in Kerala's spooky stories is angry ghosts. These are people who were hurt when they were alive and now they want revenge. The story of Kuttuchathan is like that. Kuttuchathan was a playful spirit, but a mean wizard tricked and killed him. After he died, he became powerful and angry, making the wizard suffer until he said sorry. These stories show that people believe justice would come even after death. Another big part of these stories is about fear. Stories of monsters in forests and rivers show how people were scared of nature's power. The Odiyan, a shape-shifting wizard, is one example. He lived in the darkest parts of the forest, changing his shape to trick and scare people. These stories warned people about the dangers outside their villages. The scary side of Kerala's folklore, though creepy, is also interesting. These stories show us what people were afraid of. They remind us that stories explore all parts of life, the good and the bad. When we look at these stories, we learn about the fears of people long ago and maybe even understand our own fears better. Kerala's folklore, with its mix of magic and scary things, is still important today. These stories, told for many years, give us a look into a rich culture. They remind us how powerful stories can be. They can take us to other worlds, scare us, and teach us important lessons. As you think about these stories, remember how folklore connects us to the past, the present, and the deepest parts of being human.